Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot.
No problem.
All right. So slicing is basically what? Slicing is basically cutting of data. Similarly, just like we cut a lady finger, bindi as we call it in Hindi. All right. So slicing is also what? Cutting of data, है ना? Or you can say cutting a sample of data in order to get the data sample of that data that is required for your project, for your problem statement. All right. So this is what it is. All right. So that is what slicing it. So let's say in this particular B, all right. So let's say it's a very important topic. Slicing is a very important topic, and entire list is important, but slicing is also very important. Let's say you want the requirement in the project requirement, the 7 force data starting from 7 and ending till 21 is required. Rest 5, 2, and 15, 25 need to be sliced off. So how will we do that? So B, same indexing position. All right, not with in b dot index, but with b of square brackets as we did it in the above cells. All right, see b4, it gave us 8. All right, so this is what it is. B4, it gave us 8. So that is where we applied b dot pop, and 8 got the latter 8 got removed. All right, so this a5, it gave us 8. All right, and remember the position starts from what? Position starts from 0. List position starts from 0. So if it is B 0, it is what? 5. All right. So let us say we want from 7 till 21. Where is 7 placed at? 7 is placed at 2. And where is 21 placed at? 21 is placed at 7. All right. Now, how do we slice a list? With the help of colon. So if we write, let's say 2 colon 7. All right. So we should get this list. All right. But we won't get. All right. Why? Let us have a look at it. See, we got till here 11. That means the one that is placed at 7, and what is placed at 7? 21 is placed at 7 is what it is missing. It has been excluded. So if we want to include 21, we can write 8 over here. When we wrote 7, it included till 11. But if we write 8, then 21 should be included. So let us have a look. So we've written 8. So it has done what? It has included 21. All right. So what happens is that the one that is in the right side of the colon, that gets what? That gets excluded. The one that is on the right side of the colon, that gets what? That gets excluded. All right. And when it gets excluded, so we have this. So always remember, left side of the colon start with whatever the position is of your required sample. 2 is the position, start with 2. The objective was what? This 7 till 21, 2 is the position, start with, but yeah, on the right, when you end, always remember to end up one notch higher, one position higher. All right. Any doubts anyone has?
So this list is a constant one for this moment. So we know where 4 is sitting and we know where 11 or 21 is sitting. But in the real time scenario, uh, we should dynamically fetch that and slice it. So for that case, should we write condition and based on that we need to slice it, or how it will be?
Dynamically slice it. So this is what dynamic slicing we are doing. All right, we are doing a dynamic slicing. So if we want to keep it static, then we should do what? We should write C is equal to B 2 slice 8 2 colon 8. All right, and run C. So if you can see 7 4 1 8 11 21, they have been placed where they have been placed in a variable. So this is dynamic slicing only. I'm taking a list and doing what? Slicing that list out using square brackets and 2:8.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, this is dynamic slicing only. You can, if you want, you can slice it in a different manner. Let's say four slice it. You want to print till 1 till 21, you can do four slice it. All right.
okay, okay,
Looping is not required in slicing and dicing. Where looping is required, that we'll cover after slicing and dicing.
okay, okay.
Yep. Any other doubts anyone has?
I'm good.
All right, great. All right, so this is how we slice. All right, let's say if the requirement is from 7 to 21, so you do what? You basically write the next element. Now, 15 is what? 15 is your B8. All right, see, it got excluded. Now, if you want to include 15 also, all right, then do what? Then basically write 9 over here. All right, till here. All right, so this is what it is. All right, till here it is fine. All right, so this is what it is. I'll also teach about the ends, how to print the ends. All right, but till now only, let us talk about this only. All right, so moving ahead further. All right, let us take one question. So it is clear now, slicing. How do we slice? Positive slicing. This is. All right, this is what this is,
Yes, okay.
positive slicing. All right.
Okay, so positive slicing in the sense we will be considering left to right of the list.
Yeah, let us talk about positive slicing only. Yeah, left to right.
Okay.
Hmm. All right. So let us also, no doubts in positive slicing.
Yeah.
No doubts. All right. So let us take a question. All right. So let us take what? Let us say we have to print 1 and 8 only, two elements. We printed big elements like 6 elements over here. Let us say we want to print only 1 and 8. So how will we do that? Using positive
Oh,
slicing only, because we studied positive slicing. So positive
four
slicing.
columns.
Tell me. Write it in the chat. Write it in the chat. All right, correct. 4:6. So 4 is where 4 is at 1. Now 8 is where 8 is at 5. So we need to do what? We need to basically write 4:6 over here. Alright, so this is what it is. So the sixth element starting from 0 will get what? Will get excluded. Alright, so this is what it is. Correct, 4:6 is the correct answer. Alright, let us take, let's say we want to print till from 8 till 25. This is what we want to print. So what will be the answer? Positive slicing I'm talking about. We are studying positive slicing. Positive slicing I'm talking about. All right, correct. B5 colon. Yes, correct. 8, 11, 21, 15. Now, if I would have written 9 over here, it would have excluded 25. But if I would have written 10 over here, it would have included 25. Now, if we write 1000 over here, 8, 11, 21, 20, 15, or 10,000, same answer. But it is better to leave it blank. All right. Now, there's one more answer, 5 colon minus 1. All right. See, 5 colon minus 1 will exclude the last element. All right. B minus
Oh,
1 is
okay.
what? 25. All right. Let us not discuss that. Otherwise, the confusion will be created. All right.
Okay, so okay, so
So,
let's say there are
yeah. So whatever is there on the right side of the colon that gets excluded. So the correct answer is either 5, 10. All right. That is not written in a standard list way, Python way. All right. So B5, let's say colon, and leave it blank. A standard Python way is this, which Isha has written it. All right.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
your question, please.
Uh, so let's say there are only 10 indices in the list. Now, as I said, if
Mm-hmm.
we in line number 160, uh, if I need to write the last five elements, for example, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, if we don't know, I mean, even if there are only nine indices in the list, and if we provide number 10 as well, it
Mm-hmm.
will it will consider.
Yes,
Even if we don't provide anything after column,
if
it
we
will
leave it
also
blank,
consider.
yeah, that is what I wanted to discuss. So, but Isha answered it, so all right, I wrote it. So, if we write blank on the right side of the even in the, let's say we want to consider the first five elements, a 5, 2, 7, 4, 1. All right. So, 1 is at which position? 1 is at fourth position. All right. So 4 we won't write, but why? Because 4 will get excluded. So we'll write what? 5 and leave it blank over here. So it will give us what? It will give us the first 5 elements. Similarly, 10 का list है. All right. So if we write 5, we want the last 5 elements. All right. So we'll write 5. Now 5 is on the left side of the colon. Don't get confused. Listen very carefully. Everything will be clear. 5 is on the left side of the colon. So 8 will be what? 8 will be included. And if you write blank over here, so it will be what? It will be, or it will read it till the end. Similarly, if you write on the left side of the colon blank, it will start from the beginning. All right. So this is what it is. All right. Any doubts? Am I clear in with this one?
Yeah, with these two lines, it is more clear now.
Okay, good. All right. So if we write 5 colon minus 1, so what will happen is that always whatever is on the right side of the colon that gets excluded. All right. So we won't discuss it right now. We'll discuss it afterwards. All right. So moving ahead towards, so we talked about what? We talked about positive slicing. All right. Now let us discuss about, of course, slicing and dicing. Positive slicing and positive dicing. All right. Now, what do you understand by dicing? You must have, you all are Indians. You must have played Ludo, Snakes and Ladders, when you all must have been in your very young age, 6 or 7 years old or 5 years old. Ludo, Snakes and Ladders, you all have played.
Yeah.
All right. So what happens? Let's say snakes. Take an example of snakes and ladders. All right. So let's say you're on the third. There are what? There are 100. There's the pawn, and if the pawn reaches till the 100th position, so first the person whose pawn reaches the 100th position in snakes and ladder wins. All right. So let's say your pawn is on third, and you've diced. With the help of dice only you reach. All right. You've diced, and the dice has come two. The dice has come two. Two number, second number has appeared in dice. All right. After you've rolled the dice. So you'll reach where? You'll reach towards 5. 3, it is on 3, 4, 5. Again 2 has come, 6 and 7. Alright. 2 places from 5, 6 and 7. So this is what it is. If it is 2, it won't go to 8, it won't go to 9, it won't go to 10, 6, 7. Similar case is with dicing. Alright. Similar case is with dicing. So let's say we want. All right, 7 till 21. So how is it possible? So it is possible with the slicing. We want the sample of 7 till 21. All right, so it is 2 slice 8 colon 8. It is what? It is 7 4 1 8 11 21. All right, so this is what it is. Now let's say the requirement is to skip 4, to skip 8 and to skip 21. Skip 4, skip 8, and skip 21. Only keep 7, 1, and 11 under consideration. Now we'll do what? We'll slice. Alright. 2 colon 8 colon 2. Now it will do what? See, dice. फिफ्थ पे आपका पॉन है ना? डाइस पे 2 आया, 6 7 पे गया, 7 पे डाइस आप बैठा दोगे, है ना? So 7, your pawn is placed on 7, 2, 1, 2. Your pawn is sitting on 1. All right. Similarly, 1, 2. Your pawn is placed on 11 now. And you don't have any data after that. So it will print what? It will print 7, 1, 11. It is going to print what? It is going to print 7, 1, and 11. All right. So this is what it is. Let's take one example before taking any doubts. All right. Let's say the requirement is of only two numbers, and that are 7 and 8. All right, 7 and 8. So what will we do? 1, 2, 3. So 7 and 8 will appear in the sample. And as you can see, 11, 1, 2, and you don't have data after 21. So this is what it is. Any doubts in positive slicing and dicing? Or you want me to show more examples of any confusion?
Uh, we will take two more examples here. Okay.
So two more examples. Okay. So let us do what? Let us take B. Alright, let's say out of this sample, 2, 15, and sorry, 2 till 15, 2, 7, 4, 1, 8, 11, 21, 15. All right, we want what? We
Okay.
want only three samples, and those are 2, 1, and 21. All right, we want what? We
Okay.
want only three samples. Let's say 2, 1, and 21. So how we'll do that? So B.
B column, one column, uh,
All right,
8 column 3.
correct. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we will get what? We will get 2, 1, 21. All right. So this is what it is. All right. Let us take one more example. Let's say we want to print 8 and 25 only. 8 and 25 only. So how will we do that? So it will be 5. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 colon blank. It will read till the end and 4. It will jump 4 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fourth position, it will print it. Or we can write what? We can write, if we write 9, it will skip. 9 will be skipped. If we write 10 over here, then it will, or if we write 1000 or let's say 1 lakh over here, even then it will. It's better to leave it what? Blank, as we saw it in the above example. Any other doubts? Anyone?
Uh, so, uh, so let's say I need to take
Hmm.
from middle element of the list and
Hmm.
do slicing and dicing either left side from there or right
Hmm.
side from there. Is it possible to do like that?
Yes, it is possible from, let's say, right to left, it is possible when you use a negative dicing. All right, we are
Oh,
talking
okay,
about what? We are talking about positive slicing and all
okay,
right.
okay, okay.
So, all right. So, any other doubts anyone has regarding dicing?
I am good.
All right. Isha, any doubts?
No, Utkarsh, I'm good.
Great. All right. So let us take one question. All right. Let us take two questions. All right. First question. Let us take B first. Let me print B first. All right. So let's say I want 1 and 25. 1 and 25. Write it in the chat. Excuse me. Okay, what about Isha?
Utkarsh, just a second.
Okay. All right. So it is correct 4 colon 5. So what is the position of 1? The position of 1 is 4. Whatever is on the left side of the colon will get accepted. All right. So 5. All right. So 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The fifth position, it will print 25. So the answer is totally correct. 1 comma 25. All right. So this is what it is. All right. All right. Any doubts in this answer, in this 4 colon blank colon 5? Any doubts? Oh, yeah, this is also correct. Great. So, no doubts. All right, good. Now, in this list, print me 5 comma 25. Print me 5 comma 25, which is this and this. Oh, sorry, 5 comma 25. All right. So we have two answers. Of course, we'll have two answers. Two people are there, so two answers. Okay, no, we have two answers. Correct. All right. So B, all right. Blank, blank, 9. Correct. So blank, blank. If we leave the entire list blank, it will print from start till end. All right. So blank, 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 colon, blank, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correct. And there is one more alternative which Isha has given, which is 0, 10, 8. Okay, it should be 0, 10, 9. All right. It should be 0, 10, 9. All right. Why? Because if we write 8, so it will print out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or it should be all right, correct. It can be 0 colon blank 9, or it can be all right. All right. So there are what? There are how many? Four different answers. But the standard procedure is this, the above one. B colon colon 9. Or you can say double colon 9. All right. So this is what it is. All right. Any doubts anyone has?
Yeah, actually, I have only one doubt on line number 189. So that too in middle part, especially in middle part.
So middle part, as I said, that even if you write 10 or even if you write 1000 or 10,000, it is going to print the last element only in slicing and dicing, slicing especially.
Okay,
All
okay,
right.
okay,
But if you write, let's say B100, it will throw an error. All right. So yeah, in slicing, you can write till 1000 or 10,000 or whatever. Like
okay.
here I explained, right? I
Yeah,
explained it,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so basically, if we need until the end of the list, then it's better to leave it
Leave it
blank.
blank. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. So let us do what? Let us basically. So no doubts. All right. So I see incorrect answers mostly 90% of the time. So I think no doubts in positive slicing and positive dicing. No doubts. All right.
Yeah, positive part is good.
Slicing and dicing both.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Isha, any doubts?
No Utkarsh, no doubts.
All right. Great. So let us do what? Let us proceed towards negative slicing. All right. Let us, Ravi, you have an Android phone or an iOS?
Uh, Mobile is Android, but I have MacBook.
Acha. No, I was saying that in Android you can download the .ipynb viewer,
Oh, okay, okay.
Play Store.
Yeah, my mobile is Android only.
IPYNB viewer you can download. And for Mac, forgot. iOS also there is one. iOS also there is one. I've forgotten the name of that. Just a second. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll tell. I've forgotten the name of that. All right, no worries. So IAPYNB viewer say you can view, or the best way I'll tell to view notebooks. All right, in phone, no need to download any app. All right, just click on file. All right, just click on file. No need to download any app. And I'll go to download as and click on HTML. All right, .html. This will open in your phone or any laptop. All right. So this is what it is. All right.
Okay,
Just go to file and click on download as .html and you can view it in your phone. No need to download, view this notebook in your phone. No need to download any app.
okay,
All right. So before we move on towards negative slicing, let us talk about what? Let us talk about a negative indexing. All right. So this is what it is. So negative indexing. So we have what? We have B. We have B. All right. So let us take B minus 1. So it is what? 25. Let us take B minus 2. 25 is what? 25 is the last element of this. Let us take what? Let us take B minus 2. Second last element. Similarly, B minus 3. B minus 21. B minus 4. So this is how the numbering in negative indexing goes by. This is minus 1. This is minus 2. Minus 3. Minus 4. Minus 5 and so on. Till it is a length of 10. So till minus 10. So in negative indexing, there is no 0. If you write 0 over here, it will show it as 5. But if you write minus 10 over here, as the length is 10, so it will write for sure as 5. So it starts from minus 1 till whatever the length of the list is. All right. Any doubts in negative indexing? Simple concept.
No.
Any doubts?
No, I am good.
All right, great. So b minus 1 or till minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 till minus 10. So let us do what? Let us do negative slicing. Earlier we did what? We in this first problem, we did what? We did to extract 7, 4, 1, 8, 11, and 21. All right. So in positive slicing, we did what? We did 2 slice it and we got our answer. But now how will we extract this using negative slicing? All right. The concept is what? The concept is the same. The concept is what? The concept is the same. So let us take what? Let us take negative slicing. All right. This print this in a negative slicing. All right. So if we take 7, so 7 is at which position? 7 is at minus 8 position. 7 is at minus 8 position. So we have this minus 8. All right. And 21 is where? 21 is placed at minus 3 position. All right. Similar is the case over here. All right. If we write minus 3, all right, just like Ravi, you wrote 5 colon minus 1. So it did what? It basically excluded the minus 1 part. All right. It excluded the minus 1 part. Similarly, here also, if I write minus 3, it is